Welcome back to the Doom 64 walkthrough, everybody. I'm your host, BigMacDavis. I am your guide. I will be there to guide you through the bowels of hell. And today, it has been officially a very long time since I touched Doom 64, but finally, we are back. We are back with a vengeance. We are back to kick hell's ass, once and for all. We only got 3 more maps to go. This is the Doom 64 100% walkthrough for the PC, played through Steam on the Watch Me Die difficulty setting, or in this case, Watch Me Conquer difficulty. This is Map 38, Thy Glory. Alright, yes, 4 Arachnotrons are in the starting area, and we have a chain gun on the right, and a super shotgun on the left, and we can use the pillars to take care of these guys and use the pillars as kind of a hold point. Just be careful not to get surrounded by them. There are also imps and nightmare imps as window dressers, but we'll get to them later with the chain gun. Yeah, 4 Arachnotrons. And once they all die, the armor will spawn in the center, so that will make us less squishy. And then we can snipe off the nightmare imps. There are 4 up there. And then we can snipe off the 3, I believe 3 regular imps by the exit teleporter, actually. We can't go through the bars here just yet, but this has opened up to the blood. Again, we can snipe off more window dressing imps as we slowly progress through the blood. How metal is that? I think it's very metal. But also along the way, be careful of the few pinkies that are in the river of blood. Yeah, 4 pinkies in total will be in the blood. Just keep moving, keep dodging, keep living, and grab the health potions. And we come to this door. The first thing I like to do is snipe off the imp on the right, so he doesn't cause me trouble, as I deal with the nightmare imps on the left. There are 2 of them. Then there's also a Hell Knight over here. And he is guarding these spinning pillars, if you will. There is a way to lower them down later. There are also 2 blue doors in this area, so keep mind of them. We'll actually be through, I believe, this one on the other side, and you'll see how we do it. For right now, we will continue on and snipe off more nightmare imps who are guarding the yellow key, I believe. And we'll press the switch. Notice the spinning pillars are now lowered down here. That means we can go back, be careful of the lost soul ambush. Snag the medikit where they came from. And lo and behold, you guessed it, the spinning pillars are lowered down, giving us access to the regular shotgun. The red bars we can't get through yet, but they lead to the exit teleporter, so we'll be back. We'll press the switch up here to raise the bars we saw in the starting room. But we're not going to drop down, we're going to backtrack. I find backtracking is easier than just dropping down because there is an ambush that happens. It would help if I were to backtrack in the right area. Here we go. Back to the River of Blood. I guess I guess I like bathing in the blood while I kill these enemies. We'll have our chain gun ready as we step forward because there are a couple nightmare imps we want to snipe off as early as possible. But there are also, I believe, 4 cacodemons that are amongst the pillars as well. There, the 2 nightmare imps are dead. Also watch out for the couple of arachnotrons on the left, but we'll get to them soon. No, I guess there are only 3 cacodemons, not 4. But we will use this side area here as a hold point, as the married couple die. Wow. Nice. How romantic is that? A Bonnie and Clyde moment. Now from this gate, I actually like to snipe off a couple of the enemies so I don't have to later. There are a couple cacodemons you can alert. I also forgot to snipe off these couple of nightmare imps up above. You don't have to right now, but I like to. I think there are 3 you can snipe off. And then 2 more nightmare imps you can snipe off. Yeah, you're gonna get shot at if you do this, so do it at your own risk. Now we'll go through the regular door here, and we come to the yellow door that we can't get through just yet. But up here, if you walk over to this door, you don't have to do this, but if you want to kill enemies before you have to deal with them, going up to that door will cause 3 demons to spawn in this upper area, which you can choose to snipe off right now. They're not that much of a hazard once you get to that room, but it's just to show you can do it this way. And the 3rd pinky, I don't know where he is. I don't care where he is. Let's just continue on. Now, also by this upper door that spawned the 3 pinkies, there's this flashing light. You can press the seizure-inducing wall to open up another wall with a secret area and a supercharge. Now we are loaded. Now through this door, you can just waltz right in if you want to. But I like to waltz in and then just kind of backtrack over here and wait for the enemies to gather up by the door so I can just systematically slaughter them. Oh. Just the Hell Knight showed up. Just the Hell Knight RSVP'd. That's okay, we'll take care of his little problem. Where'd the... Oh, the cacodemons went underneath. That's okay, I got plenty of ammo for you guys too. There we go. Nice, 2 corner decorations. This door is blocked off by some pillars, we'll get to that later. And the most prominent feature is the rocket launcher with the box of rockets. Now, you can jump onto this platform and lower down the rocket launcher and grab it, but we will rather teleport on top of it later. For now, we'll drop in the blood, alert the enemies to our presence to come over to us, including a Mancubus. But if you use this corner here as a hold point, it's not that bad. And you can get them to infight too. Mancubus is more interested in me. Oh, good job, Kako. Kako's never win at anything, so I'm glad to see him win there. We'll kill the Hell Knight window dresser. And also snipe off the Nightmare Imp window dressers as well. I believe there are 3 of them. Or maybe just 2. Make sure to gather up all the items dotted around the blood. They're easy to miss, especially if the corpses of your fallen foes cover up some of the items, if you're going for 100% items. It's also important to gather up the ammo too. Oh, there's the third one. And there's also a Hell Knight up here. By the way, the yellow key is up on that pillar, but we can't get it yet. So now this teleporter will take us on top of the rocket launcher. But you gotta be quick. Once you move, gather up all the rockets and then jump back down into the blood. Not only will you alert like 6 cacos, you'll also alert a pain elemental to your presence. Now sometimes he gets alerted, sometimes he doesn't. It just depends on if he sees you enough. In this case, I don't think he... Oh yeah, he saw me alright. He's just not coming through. Alright, he's dead, but that's not the end of our worries. Oh no. We teleport, we run. Oh, the lost soul! He blocked me, and then took away a lot of health. So we'll run forward, and hide, and use our rockets on the turrets here. The turrets include 2 arachnotrons, and a mancubus. Now a couple things opened up once we grabbed the rocket launcher. This new river of blood has opened up, so we can explore it for a medikit. Oh wow, I don't think I ever alerted this Hell Knight. I guess you can. So down here it includes a medikit and a box of bullets. We also see some items on the upper pillars, but we can't get any of them yet. 2 teleporters down here will take you back to the rocket launcher platform. But also grabbing the rocket launcher also lower down these pillars, allowing access to the door. We'll grab the items here. The ammo. We can't get the yellow key yet, but there is a secret in here when you press the slab of meat. It will open up a wall on the right with a shootable switch, which will open the secret area. With a MegaArmor and energy cells. Oh yes. Go through the next door. Thank you, Hell Knight. And there is yet another secret in this particular room. It involves this wall, with a Hell Knight protecting his beloved map. Only he is allowed to view this map, but now Doomguy is as well. So now we will press the switch here. It will raise up a bridge to where the mancubus was, but also spawn a bunch of enemies. Not many enemies, and you can even do some damage to them from here by just sniping them off if you so desire. You don't need to snipe them off from here. It's just fun. So, we will backtrack. So, once you cross the bridge and get the boxes of rockets and open up the door and kill another Hell Knight, you can press the switch. Now that will do a couple things. It will reveal the cacodemons here. I think there are 4 of them. I guess they're all wanting to hide this time around. But also what that switch will do is it will lower down the yellow key. But it will also find the area with the backpack and then go on that side of the blood. It will also cause this switch to appear. We can get the health bonus, let it raise us up, and keep pressing the switches to lower down the various platforms so we can get all the goodies. Cross the bridge and do the same thing. Eventually this takes us to a secret item. Not really a secret area, a secret item. Yeah, a Berserk pack. So now with those secrets out of the way, we can go back through the lowered pillar door, and we now see the lower key is yellowed. Yeah, we'll roll with that. We'll retake this teleporter, but we will instead back up a little bit. Oh, I fell on the in the blood. You want to fall onto the platform with the switch. At least that's how I do it. Because of the Revenant missiles. And it will repeatedly do that when you take the teleporter. So with that trap out of the way, we can backtrack. Now here, what I do is I just run and hide to the left from the Revenant missiles. Yeah, Revenants might not appear in this game, but their missiles sure do. Now here's the yellow door. We'll kill a couple Hell Knights here. That first one didn't want to die. Now this area is rather large. There's a lot to do. There's a lot to see. The first thing we will do is snipe off the Nightmare Imps behind the spinning pillars again. But we will also use this area as kind of a hold point to snipe off the various cacodemons. Oh, of course he had to die right there. Oh gosh. That's a terrible place to die. Anyway, there's the spinning pillars. There's also a blue door that we can't get through yet. But through the regular door, we can snipe off some various enemies with the rocket launcher. Just be careful of the door closing, of course. Now here on the bridge, you'll notice the blue key up there. We can't get it yet. But we will take this opportunity to snipe off all the various cacodemons and the various Nightmare Imps as well. Now don't go through the door across the bridge. We'll get back to that later. There's nothing else to do up here except go down the lift. And if you have the secret Berserk pack, that will really help with the specters down in the blood. Now, before we go any further, we are going to go up the second lift. This takes us to a second, almost identical area as the first area. Except I want to make sure all the enemies are sniped off. There's another blue door here. Yeah, all enemies are now dead, so. Now we're back in the blood, so we'll follow the health bonus way first. It doesn't matter which way you go. Both areas take you to identical switches you need to press. And they will, you guessed it, if you notice the spinning pillars next to the switch lower, it will lower the two areas with the spinning pillars as well. So, before we unleash hell, let's grab a few items. First of which, let's go back up the first lift we came to, or we came from. And we'll grab up the shotgun shells, but we won't press the switch yet. I just grabbed the shells because I want them. And we'll go up the second lift. This one has a real nice goodie. The plasma gun. So we'll grab that. Now, when you press the switch here, 2 pain elementals will spawn, so I like to just hide and let them gather up a little bit, rather than try and snipe them from a great distance. Also, a cacodemon will spawn, yes. Gosh, why is he out of reach right now? He doesn't want to play with me. What's up with the auto-aim? There we go. Yeah, easy peasy, lime squeezy. Once all the enemies are dead, we'll go back down the lift, but watch out for the cacodemon up in the gated area. And we'll go up the other lift, and do the same thing as last time. Press the switch in this room. Again, I like to hide right here. Let the 2 pain elementals gather up, if possible, and snipe them off. Alright, I know there's a second one. Whoa! Also a second cacodemon, apparently. There you are. I don't know why you're over here. Gosh, many practice runs, and of course the pain elementals want to cooperate. Not when I try and record. Oh well. They're dead. I'm alive. That's all that matters. Make sure to go back down the lift for one more cacodemon in the gated area. Very important to get all the kills. I still hear somebody alive. Lost soul, of course. Now we will cross either one of the 2 bridges. It doesn't matter. It takes us to this area. And we'll just let rip with whatever weapons we want to use. Just make sure, if you are going to use the rocket launcher, that you get rid of the lost souls in the vicinity here. They can wreck your party by getting in your face. Notice the teleporter is blocked off for right now. That's because there are still some enemies alive that shouldn't be in this area. And of course, a couple lost souls. Now the pillar lowers. And that pillar finally takes us to where or that teleporter takes us to where we want to be. The blue skull key. Just run and grab it. Now yes, make sure to press both switches up there first, because I failed to mention those 2 switches up in the complexes slightly lower down the blue key, enough for you to run across these platforms and grab it. If you take the teleporter without flipping the 2 switches, you won't be able to get the blue key. So we saw 2 blue doors, one in each complex here. But it doesn't matter which blue door you go through. Both will take you to a teleporter, and both teleporters will take you to the same room, right here. We come through this blue door on this side, and there's the other blue door, so let's go through. There's a third pinky. Now, it's very quiet in this area for right now. Yes, I said the Q word, because this area is going to be filled with enemies later. There are 2 drop-offs over here, but we'll get to those later. Let's explore the other door here. snipe off many lost souls that spawn, and the 2 Hell Knights up above, just because I like sniping off enemies before having to deal with them later in a more precarious situation. Just rock back and forth, well, unless you fall off. Oh wow, the Baron actually showed up. The Baron sometimes shows up here, and sometimes he doesn't. But if he does, you can snipe him off right here. And the Lost Soul. So we'll take the teleporter in the blood. It takes us back to the quiet room. But I still want to snipe off the Hell Knight up above. The Hell Boy. Come on. Thank you. Now, about those drop-offs. I like going down the right one first. Or just the right one in general. Have my plasma gun ready because when you step forward, a bunch of demons and specters will spawn. And a couple Hell Knights as well. Just make sure you stay in this area and don't wander off as you're fighting these enemies. Let's have our rocket launcher ready as we face where the Hell Knights were and go right for a Baron of Hell. That's why I said not to venture too much into this room. I don't want to alert everybody at once. I want to systematically kill everybody. Now we'll take these pillars section by section as I snipe off more pinkies in each section. There we go. Once all the enemies are dead, yeah, that teleporter will lower down, but we will not take it just yet. Were they fighting each other? Yeah, they were. We'll press the switch to raise the bridge in the blood and take the teleporter. Now we'll go back through the door and cross the bridge that we raised. And yeah, the Baron of Hell I already killed, but he would be stalking these halls right here, so make sure and kill him. Press the center meat on the slab thing to open up a secret area, your final secret of this map. And up here is the switch and the red key. But the switch will make the red key disappear and spawn it back in the quiet room. Oh boy, let's find out what awaits us. Well, as of right now, it's just a few enemies that we can easily take care of. Now, the first thing I do, once I grab the red key, you will be locked in this room. I have the plasma gun ready as I seek out, while constantly running, that pinky. Make sure he dies. Then I just keep running as I'm shooting, watching out for the pillars. You can use your rocket launcher, you can use the plasma gun, whatever you feel is necessary to win, as long as you keep moving. Then all the barriers release, and we can now backtrack out the door for one more Hell Knight. That Hell Knight actually is pointing. He's almost like a pointer. He points in the direction of the red bars. But we have one final test. Step in for 3 pain elementals. You should still have enough plasma and or chain gun ammo, or if you're feeling really dangerous, rockets to deal with these guys. Whoa! Nice try. Now, I don't want to miss any kills. Particularly the Lost Souls. Gosh, I don't know if that's all of them or not. I've never actually beaten this map with under 100% kills, but I really don't want this recording to be not good. Anyways, let's find out. Let's take the exit teleporter. Okay, good. Thy Glory. It's a really big map. I mean, there are a lot of things to do. A lot of places to go. A lot of switches, a lot of doors, a lot of pillars that need lowering. And this map is the penultimate map in the Lost levels. We have one more Lost level to go, which is, of course, as you see, Final Judgment. But also, we have one more fun level to do after that as well. So, this is the penultimate Lost level map. Then we have Final Judgment, and then the last fun level. And then we're done with Doom 64, so I will see you guys in Final Judgment. Take care, everybody, and I will see you then.